Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Selena and welcome one and all to the channel where I do anything horror based, or at least I try to, or anything that I like to do, which if you're here for, great. If you're not, I have other content. I watch spooky things, I draw, and I play video games. So those are the three main things that I will be doing on this channel. If you don't like any of those, well, I don't know what to tell you. Hi, today we're playing Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. I have other games that I've played on here as well, and eventually I will play more than just The Witcher, but right now I'm on my Witcher kick because I haven't played it in a hot minute. If you haven't yet already, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell to get notified when I post videos. Like I've said previously in videos, I don't have a schedule yet really, so when I post whenever I finish editing pretty much. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, let's continue.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. This is how every time we go back in, I kind of like that. That's interesting. I know we were here. And I believe we had one more person to talk to. I think it was Gaunter Odin. Gaunter Odin. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk to Gunter. Gunter?
Looking for a woman?
Yeah.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine. Not in the mood. Let's get to the point. I'm a serious witcher. I'm here to find my love. So, not in the mood.
Don't generally drink with strangers.
Come, I know this to be a vile place. You might down a little glass merely to aid digestion.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yen? How do you know Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You know. We're gonna just keep going. Quest-wise? Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course. I don't care. Of course it's about love.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the
Come
point.
on.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Okay.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Interesting. Vesemir. I got some juicy deeds, juicy goss.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Oh,
See you later, Vesemir.
I guess I don't need to touch them. Oh, must be meaning friend if their name is green. Well, stash. You can store weapons, armor, and junk in your stash for safekeeping, confident they will not be stolen or otherwise disappear. You can access your stash in a number of places throughout the world. Items stored in your stash in one location will be available in all locations as well. Stash locations are always visible on the map. Look for the treasure map thing. You guys will probably not be able to see it unless I move myself. I think I'm gonna go to that camp he mentioned, and I will be replaying Gwennet one day. Right now, no. It's
Done drinking?
oh.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Rude. Same girl. 3 against 1. You're brave. I won't stay long. Back off. I don't want to be a fighter, you know. I'm a classy lady. I won't stay long.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Bad idea.
If I remember how to...
Nice meeting you.
Can I loot? Well... Come on, Roach.
Get here.
Game saves. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Ooh. Still, you should save your progress early and often when you're alone. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Remember to the left of an enemy shows if it's red or marked as orange is zero in case you love it. Engaging with enemy contact. Oh, okay. Well, we can leave. Go. Oh my god, go. Oh, you asshole. Roach! I'm gonna die. I died. You're dead. Do I have to talk to that mysterious bald guy again? Oh.
Nice meeting you.
I'm yeah, just try to go around it. Oh, wow. Ooh.
Run, Roach.
Meditate so I can heal. At least with this level, I'm gonna try to save my food up as much as I can.
Run, Roach.
Unless the time like fully affects certain aspects of the adventure. Which I don't know. It could. We'll see. But I want to save the food for like emergencies when I'm like fighting enemies, or I too can do push-ups. Okay, this looks like a place. Okay.
Barbarians.
I guess I'm about. Oh.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin-Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
That worked for me?
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go. Oh.
Make way.
Griffin is
Requisition the share of your...
Craftsmen can craft a variety of items for you, for a small fee, of course. Blacksmiths forge weapons, armors make armor. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to craftsmanship or the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you. Oh, is he a craftsman?
I know there is little left in your granaries.
Quartermaster.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk, you know? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Let me see what you got.
Show me what you're peddling.
I don't have a lot, but you know. Crafting. Just know I'm not gonna remember any of this. I'm gonna forget a lot of it, but then like come back and be like, oh yeah, the thing I needed. Interesting. How's morale around camp?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Not at this minute,
So long.
but I will be coming back, probably.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be in.
Can't argue with your logic.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a Griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about a griffin? Why do you care about a griffin?
Why do you care about this Griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men.
His men.
Hunted, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this Griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
I am a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the Griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. We only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Gotta gather a specific
I'll need
herb.
bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the Griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Okay, some more info.
Need more information about this Griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange.
Okay. So,
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
good hunting for you. Ooh. If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by. That's the hunter where you found the bodies. Let's get the buckthorn. I feel like that's going to be more important, and then at least have the supplies first before we go out on an adventuring. So I think we're gonna go to what's her place? What was her name? Talamir? We're gonna go to the herbalist first, and then we'll go to the hunter, and maybe we'll the Griffin is going to be the big magnus opus of this episode, I feel like, which is great. I like these kind of games where I kind of have a big objective to do, because then I can do like a big video and then, you know, kind of go by objective. Once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Walk up to a signpost and press X to fast travel. Ooh, and we got fast travel. Destination. Oh, that's honestly really nice. That's a big map. So named because of a girl who once stand on the bridge and sing, waiting for her beloved's return. Oh, There's a name, like a reason. That's so cool. That is attention to detail, as I say. Glossary. We have a wolf. Wolves. A friend of mine used to say that with all these griffins and belisks and whatnot, good old-fashioned wolves weren't nothing to worry about. Then the damn beast devoured half his flock. Yagnaver, shepherd, of course. Once upon a time, wolves were the absolute rulers of the forest. Men used to use them to frighten children, while adults too trembled at the sound of their howling. Post-conjunction monsters not only pushed wolves into the deepest wild, but also took over their place in human nightmares. Yet this does not mean the old predators ceased to be a danger. Wolves do not have a drop of magic within them, breathe no fire, and spit no acid, but in no way stops them from killing unwary travelers and hunters. I mean, you're not wrong. Particularly dangerous are wargs, a nasty and ferocious subspecies of wolf, and the snow-white wolves, which today can only be found in the wild highlands of Skelich Archipelago. Reg? Oh, there you are, Reg. Reg?
Make way.
Go. Come on now.
A warning. Merchant.
What happened?
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less
We're in
moaning,
eyeshadow,
more
sir?
details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Oh, his purse.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck. Devoured Asher.
Oh,
Hooves and all.
not the
No
horses.
doubt my goods are still on the cart. But I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Sure.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Should appear on the left side of your screen. If you're not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press R3. Oh.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Oh. What are you guys?
Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. Cart's riddled with arrows.
That's interesting. Oh. Oh. Shit.
Square in the neck. Good shot.
Good shot.
Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
What'd you leave behind? A drowner's brain. Let's see, what do they look like? Ooh. When at the water's edge, you gotta be quiet, first of all, so as not to scare the fish. Second, so you don't attract drowners. Yannick, a Balvican fisherman. Okay. A drowner resembles a corpse shredded from the bottom of a pond. It is sickly blue or green in color, with slime and sludge oozing out of every pore, and the acidic stench of rot wafting off of it. That is why it's often thought drowners, along with their more dangerous cousins vodniks, munchkers, and drowned dead, arise from the body of those who drown in shallow water. Lost travelers falling into bogs, children who swim too far from the shore, and in the case of vodniks, inebriated peasants who stumble off near swamp trails. Whoa! I like the beasts so far. These are very cool looking, and they all have like this really intense lore, and it's like, I feel like in this world, in this universe, nobody can be fully dead, or they die but become something cooler. You know, what if I died and just became a drowner? That'd be cool. I mean, I would have to die in water, but like, I become a beast. You know? Wouldn't that be cool? I'm just saying. Just an idea. There is another one over there, but it hasn't attacked me, and I got its heart. But oh, starting better than me. Dang. Pretty badass, you know? Oh.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
She's cargo. Uh-oh. I think I caught a thief. Talk.
Oh, and you find the box?
Mm-hmm. Seeing through your eyes.
Yeah, found your priceless chest.
Mm-hmm.
And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
It's an unlocked box. What do you think? Ooh. Oh, come on. Get. I failed it?
Slow now. Whoa.
You know, I'm a gamer myself. I hate timed quests. I've always hated timed quests. Do you think I would be good at a timed quest? You're funny. I have always failed them. Every Spider-Man game, every Batman game. I've never been good at them. And you think I'm going to be good in The Witcher 3? When I couldn't even get on my horse. You didn't even let me get on my horse. But can I see what's in the bags? What's in the bags? Ooh.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that?
Griffin do that to her?
Selena. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Eating a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in the skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Kill the Griffin, no more victims. I could try to help her.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the Griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a Griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Captain Peter actually does.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
I know, but...
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Oh.
Yes?
Oh. What's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there. How many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslath. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back.
Not a summer fling.
My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Farewell.
Go.
Half this video is just gonna be me riding Roach. Me riding Roach. Me and Roach riding together. I need to meditate. Hold on. Actually. Oh, I need to meditate. Before I even... They made it so beautiful. Okay. Where's the surface? Okay. I thought I saw a treasure chest, so. Hold on, there might be lore. Uh-oh. Old woman.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Stand at the window, peering at the goings on. Must have been, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see?
Of course.
He just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. Listen, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Baffled, what's he doing, frying in the dark? But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Truly a fascinating tale. Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
What happened?
What happened then?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Would you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, but he's lying there.
I hope.
Never taken on
Old
a pan
widow.
contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Oh. Eat. Yummy.
A corpse. Explains the stench. His
Excuse me.
throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing.
Oh, it's formulous. Makes sense. Her pan.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks.
Oh. Thanks, bestie.
Fry up a nice white fish.
Yeah. 10. Almost to level 2, boys.
Whoa there, Rose.
Baked apples. And bread. Okay. And apple juice. Who's gonna say no to apple juice? Not me?
Fast, Roach.
Right to the hunter. Knock.
Anyone home? Must be out
Oh.
hunting.
Oh my freaking chest.
Trail's fresh. His love just left home. You, Ms. Love?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
We're not gonna have this discussion. But alright, where'd you find the
I'm hunting
Nilfgaardian?
bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something dear. Too late. Attacked another one.
Oh shit. Oh. I feel horrible. Oh, thanks. Oh, damn. Damn it.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Do I get more lore? Do I care about the Nilfgaardians? Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak.
Oh no.
I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself.
Oh.
Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
Oh. Oh, that kind of freak. Oh. But you're not. You'll find someone else.
I'm sorry.
Just the 1200s.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin. Know any...
Oh. I gained a ability book. Give me a sec. You've gained a certain number. Ooh, experience points. You advance to the next level. You get experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you acquire new abilities or improve ones you already have. An ability color indicates what branch it belongs to. Use am using, so I'm gonna do this one just for now, which is muscle memory. For an ability, you must first activate it. Inactive abilities will not have any effect. There's X. Empty slot. Okay. So I can have quite a few active abilities. So I'm interested to see. I'm probably gonna focus more on combat for now, until I figure out how to use the signs and stuff, because I love using magic anything.
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No Griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Right.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Aw, thanks.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
I feel like Batman all over again. Oh. Hello? Oh, dude.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Oh, this is just my show. Guys, you didn't see anything. I know how to jump. I totally know how to jump.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
What happened? I was gonna fight a Griffin!
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old.
That's an old
Griffins
Griffin.
pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Preparing for combat. Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. Blacksmiths forge weapons, while armorers craft armor. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. Ooh, which is abandoned village. I can fast travel, so.
Not so fast, Roach.
Let me see this real quick. Yellowed.
A journal. Might be useful.
Oh gosh. Yellowed diary. Books and scrolls. Books and scrolls. Once read, they are added to books panel in the glossary. Cool. Yellow diary. It happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the Count at Visma. Listed all the harm he's done to us, how he killed Joanne for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment, how he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we finally got what we begged Miltilti for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out our own. At last we can live as free men. This is 27, the 3rd, 27th of 1250. Oh gosh, I gotta read old time. I can't do Roman numbers. So if you expect me to know what most Roman numbers mean, I am not the girl for you. Okay, this is like 2 weeks before? The first day of freedom. 2 weeks after. Oh yeah. Isn't back then, like, time was kind of different? Or am I dumb? I can't remember. Or that means the month. Oh, okay, so what, like 2 months later, maybe? I think. The first day of our freedom. House, not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a martin under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. We'll see. One way or another, I've no intent to move 1 inch from here. Connected more? Question mark? I'm just gonna... Whoa. Fast travel. Merchant? Oh! Hey, it's you!
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Half off? What you're offering?
Let me have a look at your stock.
Yeah, let me look here. Oh, he's got some armor on him? I don't have enough for it. I'm only... There's a beast here. Doggos. Dogs. They say a dog's man's best friend, but in these foul times, one best be wary even of his friends. Ooh, that was smooth. Alfred Pancratz, beggar from Novigrad. Some claim dogs are reflections of their masters. A well-treated pet repays his owner with loyalty and trust, whereas an ill-treated one repays the treatment in kind as well. Meeting yells with barks and kicks with bites. Since there is an abundance of bad men, so too is there abundance of bad dogs. Most dangerous all are the vagrant mutts who have lost all respect for men and develop a taste for blood and carrion. And that is the simple tale of take care of your dogs. Don't treat them like they're trash or something. Look, he looks so fancy. I need some pants to match, you know? Garrett's learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest, a damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked in your map with the following icons: quest, merchant, armor, blacksmith, herbalist, monster nest, armor stable. Ooh, monster nest will probably give me a lot of experience for sure. Let's see. Here's good folk. I know there's a war on every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one for you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the wall and the ruined village. Oh! I was just there. You surely know the well and the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with a jealousy fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives the monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. I'll take that one. Let's do the devil one, and then if I want to do any other one. There's much interest to be found in the world's dense forest and fog-clogged swamps. Whenever you pursue and notice board markers will appear on your mini-map to indicate potential interesting places. Seek them out to their secrets they hold. Okay. How far is it? Can I walk? Good to know. Oh yeah, I can walk. Cool. Okay. So I'm on the verge of ending this video. The only reason is because I feel like this is going to be a bigger section because I want to, you know, upgrade myself and all that jazz. But I didn't do much compared to other episodes, and I feel like this is gonna be a lot of like trial and error for me. If you have any advice for a fellow person who records on their iPhone, and I want to end it on a pretty good note, and I think this is a pretty good note. Mainish, like, other objectives. I'm pretty sure when we're going to go talk to Vesemir, he's going to be like, are you ready to go fight the Griffin or whatever. That is my kind of gut feeling, so I'd rather just do some side quests to get up to a certain level. So yeah, but in this episode we found a dead Griffin, a female dead Griffin for some reason. I don't understand why fully, but we're here. We met a new witch, which is pretty cool, that can heal. We met a cool hunter who is also gay in the 1200s. Icon he is. And stuff like that. We found out more lore pieces. We found out that this abandoned village is abandoned for some reason, which I'm really interested to see where this quest goes for us. I hope you're liking this. I'm kind of testing the waters, like I said, with how I'm going to be filming these episodes, first of all, and because they take about almost 2 hours to film each episode. It does. It takes about 2 hours to film, just because I want to give you guys the most content I can. The only thing that sucks about like this kind of game is like I don't have a solid camera where I can feel comfortable recording for long periods of time. Literally each video clip is like 30 minutes. Plus, with the way I have to film PlayStation games without a game capture card, they can only film about maybe 60 minutes, and that's like testing the waters too. I don't like to film that long because once it stops, it doesn't tell you. I remember I did this one time and it didn't tell me, and I thought I was recording and I found out I wasn't. Like, it doesn't stop recording and then continue on to a new recording. It just stops completely and you're just like, what? So that's also cool behind the scenes. Plus, I do want to eventually get a game capture card. If you see behind me, I'm trying to save up money for it. Because the PlayStation Now is also coming up, and you can't record using at least PlayStation's way of recording. But I want to record some of the games that are on there because obviously I haven't played some of them, and I want Cy Cooper on this channel. So yeah, I'm very interested to see where this goes, where we'll do some other side quests. Maybe we'll talk to Vesemir, maybe play a game of Gwinnett. I think that'll be fun. Every other episode, play a card game of Gwinnett or something, or and then we're gonna fight this big male Griffin, this big evil Griffin, and we'll see where that gets us, and get a good chunk out in the 3rd episode. And then I feel like a lot of this series is gonna be one episode being like a big chunk of the main objective, and then another chunk of being just a bunch of side quests, which I love side quests and all that. I love going off the beaten path, especially if a game is made for that, where it wants you to go off the beaten path, meet new characters, NPCs, all that jazz. And I definitely like that. I think this is my favorite part of The Witcher so far. I really do love it. Again, it's a lot of learning and trial and error. This is only episode 2. So if you expect me to be great at this game, I don't know who I'm fooling. If you have any advice, anything like that, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to support me in any other way, I do have an art shop down below in the description box, where I create stickers and eventually prints and other stuff in my art shop. But for now, it's just stickers. If you want to support me or share it out to your fellow peeps, please do. The discount code for BioShock time is still in working. It is only for a limited time, for like a month. I think I did it for. So do that discount while you can. You should put that discount in anytime you buy any BioShock stickers, because it shows me that you support and all that. But if you can't, I totally understand. Sharing the website does help immensely though. And yeah, follow me on my Instagram. I have an art and a regular Instagram if you want to follow me there. If not, and you're here to just support me through YouTube, thank you. I appreciate you watching my long ass videos and just me being me. Like, subscribe, put the notification bell on, and I hope you have a great day, great night, great wherever you are at this moment in time. And I will see you guys later. Bye.